As Socrates once said, "For I do nothing but go about persuading you all, old and young alike, not to take thought for your persons or your properties, but first and chiefly to care about the greatest improvement of the soul." This profound wisdom, birthed in the cradle of Western philosophy, places the emphasis not on material possessions, but on the cultivation of moral virtue and personal growth. Socrates, the ancient Athenian philosopher, challenges us to consider what's truly important. Is it the tangible, the visible, the superficial, or is it something deeper, something intrinsic, something enduring? The ancient Greeks held a deep understanding of the soul and virtue. They believed them to be the wellspring from which all good things flow. In essence, Socrates was urging us to focus on our internal character and moral integrity, as he believed this was the true source of happiness and prosperity. You might wonder, what does this ancient wisdom have to do with our modern lives? Well, let's take a moment to consider. We live in an age where materialistic desires often reign supreme. Consumerism is a driving force, pushing us to accumulate more and more, often at the expense of our character and personal growth. Yet, the wisdom of Socrates urges us to shift our focus from the external to the internal, from the tangible to the intangible. It encourages us to prioritize the development of our souls, our virtues, and our moral integrity. And in a world where ethical dilemmas are a daily occurrence, isn't this message more relevant than ever? Moreover, Socrates' teachings suggest that it's not wealth that gives us virtue, but rather virtue that brings about wealth and every other good. In essence, a strong moral character can lead to personal and societal prosperity. So, even in our modern world, the wisdom of Socrates seems to hold true. Virtue is indeed more valuable than wealth. Now that we understand this ancient wisdom, how can we apply it to our lives? Let's delve into practical steps that reflect this timeless philosophy. First, practice mindfulness. This isn't about the latest wellness fad, but about being present and fully engaged in your actions. It's about living with intention and authenticity. Next, commit to lifelong learning. This doesn't necessarily mean pursuing degrees, but rather nurturing a genuine curiosity about the world around you. It's about understanding that wisdom is not the accumulation of facts, but the ability to discern what is truly important. Finally, make ethical decisions. This is about acting with integrity, even when no one is looking. It's about understanding that our actions have consequences, not just for us, but for society as a whole. So remember, as Socrates taught us, from virtue comes money and every other good of man, public as well as private. The path to true happiness and prosperity, it seems, lies in focusing first and foremost on the improvement of our souls.